Hello everyone, hope you're all doing good. Alright, so today we will discuss here the grade 10 maths, area and parameters. That's the name of the chapter. And here are the lesson names: area of the trapezoids, area and parameters in the coordinate plane, set 1, and area and parameters in the coordinate plane, set 2. So let me okay, here is the name of the chapter. Sorry, names of the lessons. Okay, chapter is already open, that is area and the parameter. So area of the trapezoid first. So first of all, we just check how we find the area of the trapezoid. There's a proper formula, that one, that is area, which is equals to half height, that is multiply with the base 1 plus base 2. Okay, let's do it first. For example, here is the shape of the trapezoid. Okay, so we just need to find it out the area that's in the square feet. So first of all, we just check how much the height and what are their bases. So look at here, these two x-axis, these are the two bases. What is the first base? That is basically the 3, and the second base is 7, 3 feet and 7 feet. Okay, and how much the total height? That is 6. Look at here, this is the height, total height, because now here is the shape of that, like, look at that shape. And here it's given the height. Okay, this one is your height, that thing, and these two is basically the bases. Basis is given 3 and 6, and height is given, how much the height that is given, which is 6, and that is 7. This is 7 and that is 6. Now we're gonna just put in the formula. What is the first base? Base 1, that is 3. What is the second base? That is 7. How much its height? That is 6. Now just put the all things in the formula. So here we're gonna put half as it is. How much height? That is 6. How much the base 1 and base 2? Look at here, these values 3 and 7. Let's just put 3 plus 7. Okay, half as it is, now 6 as it is, 3 plus 7 is 10. Okay, multiply all these numbers. So 6 times 10 is, that is 60 over 2. Now divide it, 2 over 60, that is 30. So how much the total area? That is 30 square feet. Okay, in this way we just need to find it out, the other one. Look at here now. Here the areas are given in the yards. We find the area, but all the base and heights that are in the yard. First base is 2 yard, the base 2 is 4 yard, and how much the height? That is 8 yard. Okay, let's put in the values in the formula. So what's the first base? That is base 1, then base 2, and then how much height? So let's check, 2 yard, 4 yard, and 8. 2, 4, and that is 8. Let's put in the formula. Area, that is equals to half times height times base 1 plus base 2. Okay, so area that is equals to half, height is 8, how much base 1 and base 2? 2 and 4. 2 plus 4. So area that is equals to half 8, add it, 4 plus 2 is 6, then half 8, 8 times 6 is, just multiply here, multiply the values, 8 times 6, 48 times 1, 48 over 2, divided 2 times 1, 2 times 2 and 2 times 4 is 8. So how much the area? That is 24 yards. 24 yards square. Okay, let's do this one. What's the area? Now here it's in miles. Mi represent the miles. That's why we just need to find it out the area now here in the miles. Okay. First base is given, that is 3 miles. Second base is given, that is 7 miles. And how much the total height, which is 8 miles. Okay. Let's just put the values. In the base 1 we are putting 7. In the base 2 we are putting 3. 7 plus 3, that is 10. 10 times 8 is 80, and then divided over 2, which becomes 40. So 40 square miles. Okay, let's do the test questions. Look at here now. First length is 3 centimeter, that is base, sorry. Other base is 9 centimeter, and how much the height, that is 10. Let's write all the values. This represent base 1, base 2, and each represent the height. How much the base 1? 3, 9 and 10. 3, 9 and 10, and that's in the form of centimeters. Okay, now let's do it. Area is equals to half height base 1 plus base 2, then area, which is equals to half, how much total height, that is 10, so base 10 centimeter. Okay, yeah, base 1 is 3 centimeter, base 2 is 9 centimeter. So your area, which is equals to half 10, 9 plus 3 is 12. So 12 times 10 is 120 over 2, divided 2 times 6 is 12 and 0. So your area, that is equals to 60 squares centimeter. Let's check, is there any answer for 60? Yes, that is here. Let's do it. This is right. Okay, let's solve this one more. There is two, one base, 7 is other, and 10 is height. 2, 7 and 10. Put it here values. What are the bases? 2 and 7. 2 plus 7, and height is 10. So What's the answer? 7 plus 2 is 9. 9 times 10 is 90. 90 divided by 2. 2 times 4 is 8. 2 times 5 is 10. So this is 45. Yes, here is 45. Yeah. Yes, that is right. Okay, hope this thing is clear now. So you solve the rest of the questions. Okay, let's do the next chapter, next lesson. So area and parameters in the coordinate plane set 1. So look at here. What is the area of the square HIJ and K? There is a coordinate plane. Here they just need check like find out the area of that square. First of all, we need to understand the coordinate planes, okay? These are basically the coordinates, okay? That is your positive x-axis. This is your negative x-axis. That is your positive y-axis, and here it's your negative y-axis. And this middle point is called 0. For example, if we are taking some points over there, like 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Same on the opposite side, -1, -2, -3, -4, and -5. Now the positive x-axis same, all values are positive. And on the negative y-axis, all values are in the negative y-axis, all values are negative. If I'm going to write a point here, what does it mean? It means that this point is on, like look at here, x, always you write first x then y value. So what is x here? That is 2. What is y here? That is also 2. So this is your first coordinate point. This is called the coordinate point. Okay, if I'm going to draw the point here, so first you match this point, okay, on both sides. Always write it first x then y. What is x here? That is -3. And now what is y here? That is -2. Got it? Okay, if I'm going to write it, draw a point here. So first of all, let's move to this and draw this thing. First draw x point, then y. So what is x here? X is +4 now. And what is y here? That is -3 now. In this way, we are drawing all the points, okay, like in this way. And if I'm going to write a point over there, like here is the point. So first, here is the point. First you match this and this. Always write first x then y. What is x here? X is, this axis is called x-axis, this one, okay. This axis is x. So what are the point on this x? That is -2. And what is on the y? On the y, this line is on the y, this straight vertical line, okay, that is +4. In this way we just need to find it out all the points. Got it? This is basically your all four coordinates. Now let's check. Look at here now. These are the points. First of all, we just need to know all these points, okay. Look at here, these points, that is in 0, This is minus 2. It means that here is minus 3, then minus 4, then minus 5. They just write it 2 square units like 2, then 2 square units like 4. Each 1 square units is equals to 1 here. Okay. First of all, we just need to find all their coordinate points. Like here is minus 8 minus 1. Here is minus 3 minus 1. Let And then in this way we just need to write all these coordinate points firstly. Okay. Then how can we find it out the area of that thing? Look at here how much these points, these are basically H, I, J and K. Okay. So first of all, you just need to find it out like on the x coordinate HI, find absolute values for that. And then how can we find the absolute values? Absolute values are always like if your answer is negative, then you always write as a positive thing. Okay. Look at here now these coordinate points. First find it out. What is this point here? There is minus 6 and here is minus 7. This is 7. It means that this is minus 7 and minus 7 because first we write x, then we write y. Okay. So here is this 7 and then minus 7. Now look at this x point. It's again on the 7 and on the 9. But both are positive. So 7 and 9 for the x point. Now what's the point for the 9 for this one for the y? Let me just. Okay, so look at this y point. This is on, first check x-axis. X-axis on negative 9 and now check on y-axis. This is positive 9. So negative 9 and positive 9. Okay, minus 9 and plus 9 for that. Now look at this. Here let's draw the point now. Look at this now. This is 6. For example, here is 1. We just draw all these points. That is 2. This is 3. 4. That is 5. This is 6. That is 7. And here it's 9. Here it's negative 9. So first, what is this point? First is always x, then it's y. So what is x here? That is 7. What is y here? That is 9. Okay, so your here first point is 7 and 9. Look at that one. What is x-axis? This is minus 9. What is y-axis? This is plus 9. Now look at the next. This w. Check it. Here is minus 7. So for that, x-axis is 7 and y-axis is minus 7. Now look at this point. First of all, x. Always x, then y. What is x point here? Minus 9. What is y point here? Minus 7. Got it? How can we find it out over this table? Okay, if I'm going to draw here some points like this point and this one and this one and this one. Now, how can we solve it? Just I'm going to write a point. Okay, how can we find it out now? Where this point lie? First write x value, then write y value for this point. For x-axis, that is 1, 2, 3. For y-axis, it's this is 0, 1 and 2. So here is 3, 2. Got it? Now if you're gonna draw for that, what is this point? That is first always x-axis, then for y-axis. So for the x-axis that would be minus 4, and for y-axis that is 2. Now look at that point. This is again for x minus 4, and here is y negative in this side, so always minus 3. Now for that, always x is positive here, but y is negative, which is minus 3. So these are all the points. In this way we just need to find it out, all the points on any coordinates, any like in this way. Okay, got it now? So in this way, look at here, all these points we already find it out. These points, 7, minus 9, and like all these. So the distance between the vertices, first of all, first vertex you find the distance between w to this x. Okay, like this one, these two lines only. So if you want to find it out, this point, first point is 7 9, other point is 7 and minus 7. Okay, so what is for the distance for that? Yes, for the x these are both have positive, and for the y, for the w this is 7 and minus 7. Okay, so wx is the absolute value of the difference in the y coordinates, because look at here, the x values are same because this is 7, that is also 7, but the y values are different because it is 7 and that is 9, and which is minus 7. So when we find it out, the absolute value, absolute answer is always be a positive, so we just need to take only the positive value for that. Okay, so here is minus 7, then minus 9, so what's the answer, which is 16. How to find the parameter? The formula for the parameter, how much sides of these squares? There are 4 sides. Okay, so we just multiply all these 4 sides with 16. So when you multiply, then you got the answer. Got it? Look at here, this is again, first of all find the coordinate points, all the coordinate points by using this method. Look at here, I completely describe all these things on here, as well as I also draw this thing, and I also like, where is, look at here, I already told you about like this method. If you have not any graph paper, and also like on there. Okay, so in this way you are easily to find out the coordinate points, and each one is like these small square units. Look at here, these small square units is equals to 1. Okay, so let's take the area of the compound figures, this one. So look at here, these are the, why we are saying that these are the compound figures, it means that there are a lot of like heights, bases, different like small parts. They are converted into the different small parts. Like look at here, this is the shape, like complicated shape here, and each length has different. Look at here, this full length is 43 feet, then here is 19, then this one base is 22, then other base is 15, then other is 7. Like when you add it, 15 with 7, it's become 22, and when you add this 19 feet length into 24, it total length is 43. Okay, like these are complicated, but still, like when you add these small lengths, like when you add over their length, then it should be same like 22 feet, like 15 plus 24 addition, then you add, and then you get the answer 22, and this total length of this figure is 43, but here the small lengths are given, 24 and 19. When you add it, then you get the answer 43. So we just need to find it out, like how to find the area of these complicated shape. This is basically like if you want to convert it first into rectangle, we just need to convert it into the small patches. Okay, first we convert this into the small line. This is rectangle. First we find the area of the rectangle, then we find the area of the square, and then we add it. Okay, like for example, just we are taking some example. Look at here now. This is a complicated shape. Here one becomes rectangle. Okay, so let's start. We just name these two shapes. First becomes A and other is B. All is given, base is given, that is 17. Then its width is also given, that is 18. So how can we find the area of the rectangle? Length into width, just simply multiplication. So 17 times 18, that is 306. Now this one is covered. Look at to the second part, B. Length is given, base is given, that is 10. How much the total length? That is 12. So again find it out. 10 times 12, which is 120. And now for the whole we just add up. Like look, I'm going to draw the shape here, then we will completely describe this thing. Okay, shape is just like this way, like here, and then like look, this is a complete shape here. Like your shape is in this form, but we just convert it into the two parts for simplicity. Okay, I am going to convert this into the two parts. Like look, okay, this become rectangle A, and here it's become rectangle B. Now look, all the heights are given. What is that height? First one, let's, for example, like this is 5, this is 3, that is 10, that is 20. Okay, just for example, like, or if you want to, or if you want to write like other heights, we also write it down. If you want to write like these heights, 17, 18, 12, 17, 18, this is 12, that are all in meters. This is 27, 6, 10. Okay, these are all in meters. Now look at here, one thing. When you add all this full length, this is 6 small part, then it's 12. So 6 plus 12 is 18. Got it? When you add all the base, like this full one is base, this full, that is 10 and 17, this is 27. Okay, so how to find? They are saying that find out the areas. First of all, we find the area of the, basically, part A, area of rectangle A. Area of rectangle A. How to find the area? Just multiply 17 with 18. Base into length into width. Okay, length is given. How much length is given? That is 18. How much width? That is 17. So 18 times 17. Now find area of rectangle B. Sorry, B. How much its width, that is 10, how much its length, that is 12. 10 times 12. So let's check what's the answer when you gonna multiply 18 times 17, that is 306. And what's the answer when you multiply 10 times 12, then that is 120 meter. Now look, and in the end we just need, yeah, this is also now in combined total area of rectangle A and B. Okay, rectangle A and B. How can we find? Add both the areas. 306 meter squares plus 120 meter squares in total. In total, we need to add all of it. So when we add, this becomes 480 meters squared. This is the area of this total shape. That is 480. This is the total full area of this shape. Got it or not? Okay, let's do one more question. This is more complicated shape now. Okay, let's open this shape. Let's open this shape first. Yeah, now look at here. Here, oh sorry, here is the shape. This is a more complicated look, but we just need to find it out, all the things now. In the question, what are saying in the question? What is the area of this figure? We find it out, the area of this figure, so that's why we just split this figure into the small parts. Okay, now let's split this figure into the small parts. First of all, I'm going to split this from here, then I'm going to split this from here. My lines are not, yeah, okay, let's just split this. Now look at here. Now this is first A, just named, that is B, and this is C. First of all, find the area of these are rectangle. Look at here, first is rectangle, second one is also rectangle, third one is also rectangle. Second one is rectangle or square? Second one is also rectangle. Yeah, all these are rectangles. So we just need to convert all these into these small parts. And now let's find the areas one by one. Okay, so what's the area of the A? Figure A. So as for figure A, area is 7, its width, look at here, and how much its length, that is 11. So 7 times 11, that is 77. This is kilometer, kilometer, these are also square, so kilometer square. This is the area of the rectangle A. Okay, let's find the area of the rectangle B, then find it out the area of the rectangle C. Let's do for the B. Now look at the B. Width is given, but their base, look at here, base. This is 5 and we don't know the value from here. So what we do? This value is given 7. So first we add 7 with 5. 7 plus 5 is 12. So their total width is 12. Okay. Why we add? Because we just don't know the value of this is x. But from here we know it, that is if this base is 7, so this base is also 7 and this length is also 11. Okay. And how much the length? That is 8. So 12 times 8 is 96. This is also kilometer square. Now let's do the last part of that, which is length is given and width is also given. Okay. So for the C part, how much the length? 5 kilometer. And how much the width? Multiply with 23 kilometer. Okay, let's multiply. 5 times 3 15, 10 and 2 11 kilometer square. Look at here, all these areas. First area 96 kilometer, first area is 77, then 96, then 115. Now total area: A plus B plus C, all that figures added: 77 kilometer square, 96 kilometer square plus 115 kilometer square. Okay. Plus 115 plus 96 and plus 77. So when you add all the numbers, then you got the answer 288 kilometer square. And this is your total area of this figure. Where is the figure gone? I don't know, like, yeah, okay. So this is the total area of this figure. Okay, let's check here. It's same. Yeah, 288 kilometers square. Okay, let's solve here the test question. Look at here now. This is also first of all convert into the small parts. Okay, let's take this and then convert it into the small parts, and then let's check what we got the answer for that. Not for this. So here is your figure. Convert it into the small parts. First part I'm going to convert this. Okay. Then I'm going to convert this. Got it now? Now find it out the areas. First one is the rectangle. Second one is square. This one is square. Look at here. This is the shape of the square. And what's the third? Third one. Third one is also square. Look at here. Okay. So here are the two squares and one triangle. So this is your A, that is your B, this is your C. So for the A, how to find the area of the rectangle? Width into length. So 8 times 19, just only. So when you multiply 8 with 19, Then what's you got the answer? 152 meter square. Okay. Now here in the part B, this is area of the square, and in the part C, that is also the area of the square. Got it? So how can we find it out, the area of the square? So the area of the square, that is a formula. Just multiply side into the side. So how many sides are there? 15 and 15, okay? So 15 times 15. Part B. So what's the answer? When you multiply 15 with 15, that is 225. And oh yeah, not this. And for the C, that is also squared, which is 24 times 24. Okay? So what's the answer when you multiply 24 with 24? 576 meter square, meter square. Now for total, count it all together. 152 plus 225 plus 576. Okay? 225 plus 152. Now when you add all together, then you get the answer 953 meters squares. You clear like how to find the area of the part B? Look at here. This is 7 and that is 8. So total 7 plus 8 is 15 meter. Total length of this side. Total length of this side is 15. Total length of this side is 15 meter. Because in 58, 19 is this, 24 is this. Okay? And total this length is also 24. Total of this is also 24. And for the area of the square, we just multiply two sides because all sides are equal, so we just need to multiply 24 with 24. That's why I'm going to multiply here 24 with 24, and for the part B I'm going to multiply 15 with 15. Okay, now the answer is 953 meters square. Let's check, is there any answer for 953? Yes, that is here. Let's check, hope so. It correct, yeah. Okay, so in this way you have to solve these questions. First convert into the small parts here, then into here, then into this one. Like I'm just going to convert this one, but you try to solve it by yourself now. Okay, you practice it. So first you're gonna convert this into, like, look at here, the first is that one. This becomes rectangle. This also becomes, is that a square or rectangle? Yeah, second is also rectangle, and third one is also rectangle. Just simply multiply length into width, length into width, and then in the end you add up all together. Hope you guys understand all the lessons, and now you practice all the lesson. If you still need any help in any of the question, then you just contact on Skype. All the tutors are available from Monday to Friday, 9 to 5 to 9 p.m. Okay, so for now, you guys take care, have a good day, and please practice all the questions.